We're diving into the world of the Yakuza Collab. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more kind of. This is such an interesting collab. So we're going to be starting off here with Kiryu Kazuma. Persona Ride. During your turn for each of your Yakuza in your soul and Bind Zone, this will get power plus 1000. And then activate Vanguard Circle. Cost put a Yakuza from your guard circle in our hand into soul. Look at top 7 of your deck. Reveal up to 1 non-sentinel Yakuza and add it to your hand. And then after this unit's attacking battle, counterblast 1. Stands unit gets drive -1 until the end of the turn, which is actually really interesting. Now, we do have all of our support here. So activate Soul. If you have a grade 3 and above Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma in its name, Soul Blast one other card, or one other than this card. Call this card under Rearguard Circle, and it'll get 5k power during this turn, which is actually pretty strong. And when it enters a Rearguard Circle, counterblast 1, look at top 7, for up to 1 Nashikiyama clan, and add it to your hand. If no cards were revealed, countercharge 1. And then left front row. Once returned during your battle phase, when your grade 3 and above Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma in its name stands, and there's a card with Reina in its name from your soul Bind Zone and Bind Zone, Energy Blast 3, and stand this unit during this turn. This gets 5k power. So, a little interesting of a restand. Our grade 2 support here, continue on. Activate Drop. During your turn when your grade 3 and above Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma and its name enters, if you have a Rearguard with Akira in its card name, we can Energy Blast 3, calls on to Rearguard, and continuous Guardian Circle. If you have a Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma in its name, this gets 5k power, and if your Vanguard's grade 3 and above in addition, gets 5k on the Guardian Circle. Oh, who are you? So this is going to be Majima Goro. When this enters a Rearguard Circle and you have a Vanguard with Kiryu, counterblast 1, draw 1, and then continues Rearguard Circle. If you have a grade 3 and above Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma, this will get 5k power. Center back row. When your Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma and its name attacks, rest this unit during this turn, during this battle, increases unit's power by this unit's power at the end of the battle. In addition, put this into the soul and put 1 Yakuza from your drop into the soul. That's actually pretty interesting for a back row boost support. We've got the Sayama Karu. Activate Drop during your turn when your grade 3 and above Vanguard Kiryu enters, and you have you have a Rearguard with Goda in its name, Energy Blast 3, call this. Continuous Guardian. If you have Kiryu, gets 5k. In addition, you get another 5k for grade 3 and above. And hello, this is Goda Ryuji. Activate Soul if you have a grade 3 and above Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma. Soul Blast 1. Other than this card, calls on to left front row Rearguard. Left Rearguard. When this unit attacks, if your Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma in its name, activate one of the following. In addition, if your Vanguard is grade 3 and above, during this turn it gets 5k. And Energy Blast 3, draw 1. Opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 and above. If you have a card with Goda Jin in its name from your Ride deck in your Solar Bind Zone during this battle phase, your Vanguard stood, discard a card from your hand. This gets drive checks. It's actually pretty good. Oh my gosh, we have this was 30-some cards that we got today for this. When it enters the left front row Rearguard, if you have Vanguard Kiryu in its name and you have the Asago important place in soul, so Energy Blast 3, or put a card from your hand in the soul, draw 1. And then front row left, when your Vanguard grade 3 and above in its name stands by its original ability, choose one of your Rearguards with Kanata Tushoji in its name during this turn, increase this unit's power by its original power. Your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 and above. If you do not have cards with Kanata Suoshi in your Bind Zone, bind 1 unit with Kanate Suoshi in its name. Same column as this, and your Vanguard gets drive +1. It's actually pretty interesting. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many grade 2s for us to work with. So this is going to be auto drop when you're grade 3 and above Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma in its name. Tax Energy Blast 3. Call this. When it enters a Rearguard Circle, counterblast 1. Choose 1 unit with the Tojo clan from your drop onto Rearguard Circle. When boosted with a Tojo clan, this unit gets 5k power. I mean, that's pretty simple. Oh, we have some grade 3s here. 0 power. Soul, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 and above, and all cards in your Bind Zone have different names, bind this card. Choose one of your units with Nakashimi Akira in its name. During this turn, its original power becomes 15k. Okay, we're going to be seeing this trend a lot. Another grade 2 here, Amon Jojo. If you have a Vanguard with Yakuza, this gets the following. This is a unique skill. That's interesting. When this unit enters a Rearguard Circle other than the battle phase, during this turn, this unit gets power plus 5k, and then you can Energy Blast 3, draw a card. We can choose an opponent's rearguard circle. During this turn, all units on that rearguard circle loses abilities and cannot gain new ones. After that, put all cards on the rearguard circle in the drop. Okay, so this is a reprint version of the Dragon Empire one. And when this unit attacks, opponent's Vanguard's grade 3 and above during this battle, gets 5k. Okay, that's just the reprint. Kazuki. If you have a Vanguard with the Yakuza in name, and all cards in your soul, drop and bind do not share the same, this card gets the following. When this card gets put into your soul from rearguard or hand by a card ability, draw 1. All right. Oh, we have another 0 here. This is the 10 billion girl, Sawana Haruka. When put into the soul from the right deck by Dragon of Dojima Kiryu Kazuma ability, and you have a Saruma Yumi in soul, put a card from your hand in the soul, reveal a Rina and its name from your right deck, search and reveal up to 1 date Makoto from the deck and add it to your hand. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is an 8k. So, if you have Vanguard with Yakuza in its name, and all cards in your soul and drop and bind zone do not share the same, this card gets the following: continuous rearguard soul bind zone, auto soul. When your Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma in its name attacked, bind this card during this turn, it gets 10k power. So, we got defensive value here, which is actually pretty nice. I see this deck's trying to be like one-ups. We have Pseudo Junichi. Activate once per turn, cost counterblast 1, choose and call up to 1 police from your drop onto rearguard circle in the same column as this unit. Auto rearguard. When this unit boosts a police in your Vanguard's grade 3 and above during this battle, it gets 5k power. Okay. That's fine. We also have Tanaka Shinji. Auto rearguard after the battle that this unit boosted, and the boosted character has Kira or Kiryu in its name, stand this unit. And then, so that'll be for your Vanguard's restand. And then, during your guard step, your Vanguard Kiryu unit's name is attacked, buying this card gets 10k power. So another clone of the previous. Vanguard with Yakuza, and you do have another card, the same card name as this, in your soul buying to drop. This gets the following. During this turn, when this unit is put into the soul from rear guard circle, or by hand for the ability, if you have a Akira, countercharge 1, and we can bind this, activate on the left to energy charge 3. Okay. I'm loving these zeros, man. So, if your Vanguard is Kiryu Kazuma in name, and you have a rearguard with Akira in its name, if all cards in your bind zone have different names, we can bind this and draw 1. We have another 0 here. This is Godo Jin. Soul, if you have a grade 3 and above Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma, and all cards in your bind zone have different names, Energy Blast 3, bind this, choose call up to 1 card with Sayuma Karu in its name from drop onto rearguard circle. This is going to be almost like a Highlander deck, I feel like. We have the Tarita Yukio. So activate Soul if you have a grade 3 and above Vanguard with Kiryu Kazuma. Soul Blast 1 other than this card and calls on to left back row. And then if there's a unit with Kiryu Kazuma or Goto Ryuji in the same column as this gets boost. Alright, and we have another 0 power here. Holy crap. So, grade 3 and above with Kiryu Kazuma, and all cards in your binds have different names. We can bind this card to activate one of the following. If you have a rearguard with Goda Ryuji, it's a name, draw 1. If you have Asago Important Place in Soul, put 1 card from your hand in the Soul Search deck for up to 1 Dojima Daiko from your deck and call it onto rearguard circle. Okay. We have another 0 power here. When this card is put into Soul from right deck by Dragon and Dojima, put 1 card from your hand in Soul Search your deck and reveal up to Wasayama Karu from deck and add it to your hand. We also have another 0 here. So this is Sawarma Haruka. Activate Soul. If you have a grade 3 and above with Kiryu, and there's an Asagi Important Place in your Soul, put this card into the right deck, face up, put a card from your hand in the Soul, search and reveal up to 1 Kiryu Kazuma and its name from your deck or drop and add it to your hand to search for your Persona Ride. It's actually pretty good. That's going to help out a lot. We also have Kanata to Soko Hishi. Soul, if you have a grade 3 and above Vanguard Kiryu in its name, Soul Blast 1 card under this, back row left, so it called itself to back row left. When this unit attacks, if you have grade 3 and above Vanguard with Yakuza during this battle, gets 5k, your Persona Ride's 10k. Alright. Important place, finally. When this card is put in the Soul from the right deck by the Dragon of Dojima, Kiryu Kazuma, reveal 1 Asago's oldest daughter, Haruka, from the right deck. Search and put up to 1 Kuwasani Osamu from the deck into Soul. Okay. We also do have the Perfect Guard here. And then our starter, I think. Okay, so yes, this is our starter. So basically the way this, we're doing the basic strategy that we were doing previously with Griffogia. So this unit gets plus grade, plus 2k power for each. Grade 1 and above with Yakuza from from the ride deck is in the solar drop. And then at the start of your main phase, choose and put up to 1 Yakuza from your ride deck into soul. After that, activate the following according to your Vanguard's grade. So grade 1, choose and put up to 1 energy generator from your ride deck in the crest zone. If placed, if you win second, energy charge 3. If it's grade 3, search and write up to 1 Kiryu Kazuma from your deck or hand and stand. If you search your deck, shuffle it. So that's very, very interesting. And then, of course, over trigger. Stay in one of your Vanguards. Yep, gotta love Dragon Empire doing its thing. We also have crits here. We also have other good little support triggers here. But this is interesting to say the least. So, what do you guys think about these cards? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here today. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCOL40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.